Hello everybody, my name is Alpha, and welcome back to Dragon's Dogma. Now, I'm getting back to this a little earlier than I intended, and for good reason. As I've mentioned in my Fear Perseus Mandate videos, my license with my XSplit broadcaster has expired, or just my XSplit license in general has expired. But they've given me one extra day to have the full benefits before I start having to deal with the problems with being a free user, namely limited time and a big fat watermark. So I'm trying to going to get some of it, as much of this done as I can, so that hopefully within the next week or so I'll get a job and get money and actually be able to keep this up.
I take it you've heard. Then you'll know that this task is mine.
Yes.
I'll not be an idle burden on the Duke's hospitality any longer. Surely you've won enough glory, sir. Allow me this one chance to prove myself. You have my thanks. This matter concerns Lord Julian as well. There is talk of dark happenings at the Stone of the North. Lord Julian's watch. He set out for the hold himself some time ago. There has been no word since.
Yep.
Someone must go and see what has become of him. As a fellow guest of the Duke's, I felt it my duty. I would forbid you from interceding, but you no doubt have your own reasons for going. I will not stop you from joining me, but neither can I wait. Follow if you wish, sir. I am off.
Yeah, so anyway, I gotta go to Windbluff Tower as well. So I'm going to try to get a couple parts of this done, 2 or 3 maybe, I don't know. Odds are I'm going to run out of time. And I will run out of videos before I can get a job and get money and get my license back. Because, let's face it, it's been about 6 or 7 months now since I came home and I still haven't been able to get a job because nobody's hiring, because this has always been my fate. This has always been my cursed luck to take so long to get hired. Not even Walmart is hiring. So for now, you know what? No, I don't need to. I do need to set skills. I do need to do something.
What will it be today?
Yeah, I'm going to replace this with the Perilous Sigil because, by the way, Rakhad is back. Apparently he had moved, and because of the whole process of moving, which I have very much experience with, having moved multiple times. Obviously, he didn't have a whole lot of time to catch up and keep up with my videos, but he's back, he's caught up, and he actually told me a few tips for using the Mystic Knight. I don't know if I'll get a chance to show him off in this video because I don't know how much I'll be able to get done. Who knows, I might finish the game. Probably not. I might finish enough of the story that I deem it time to go to
Grand-Sword, the beating heart of all Granses.
I don't remember the name of the place, but do the DLC. But probably not going to straight up finish the game. Probably not. I doubt it. Oh, also, I will say that even once my license has fully expired and I'm not able to record PC anymore until I get more money, I will, of course, still be able to record console gameplay, so definitely stuff like God of War, Kingdom Hearts, which actually that's already fully recorded. I've only got 2 parts to upload, but God of War, stuff like that, I'll be able to keep recording. I'll have to just find new stuff to record. Or, alternatively, which I'd rather not do, is go back to using my action software. The reason I'd rather not do that is because the base files that it makes are massive. Like, utterly massive. And I don't have very much space. Like, I don't know why, but no matter how much I delete, I never have a whole lot of space left on my computer.
Is that some sort of structure?
Yes, it is. So if it came down to that, basically I would probably have to record whatever I need to record and then immediately export the videos and then... Nope. Export the videos and then delete the base file. Now apparently, I could cast multiple magic orbs or multiple magic cannons, which I did not know I could do.
There's no way you could have lost to that.
And one thing I've noticed is that my pawns can actually attack the orbs and send out the shots. But apparently, so can enemies. Which is just, you know, just awesome. Alright, so let's just send out some flurries here. Oh, nice.
We have triumphed.
What else would you expect with my help?
Nice. Oh, I'm sorry. Were my lightning bolts hitting you too? Okay, but anyway, I would cut away as I make my way towards this tower, but we're almost there as is, so I'm just gonna keep going. But yeah, if need be, I could go back to using my action software, which fortunately it's not a license thing. It's just a one-time payment. You pay it, it's yours. You can do whatever you want with it, and that's good. But all things considered, with the size of the files, I don't know if I'd want to do that.
We've arrived at the Duke's northern stronghold.
Still, it's something to consider. I was gonna let these guys do their fighting, since I can't fully tell who I'm supposed to be attacking and whatnot. So I'm just gonna come here. I'll trust my servant. I'll trust my pawns to know what to do. I've been playing a lot of Fate Grand Order. I'm always playing Fate Grand Order, so I've got servants on the brain, not pawns.
You colluded with Salvation to work sedition among the Duke's men!
Salvation? You place me in ill company. I'm a man of this world. Fantasies of death and redemption concern me not one whit.
Can I have your mask?
Now, legends. Legends stoke up the masses. If Duke Edmund were to best a second dragon, Francis would take the Ascendant. But her neighbors ill want the giant looming at their borders, am I wrong?
Spare me your sophistry! The word neighbor sours on your forky tongue. Our lands have long sworn unstinting aid to any neighbor beset by the dragon.
Unstinting, you say? Tell me then, why has your Lord Father not sent your brother, joined by Hearthstone's finest steel? Why am I speaking instead with a bleating she-goat mocked even by her own men?
You will retract those words, sir!
Else suffer what consequence?
Else I shall wash my honor clean in your blood!
And you? You will play her second? I would welcome the challenge.
Stay out of this! He's made an open mockery of me and my homeland! I had thought, nay trust!
And let me just take a look at this. the very end. I also have the option to
Did you
intervene.
know what these treasons of salvation's like?
She's going to lose this
The
fight.
Knight's champion. An Earthbreaker of your ilk is champion to no man, Julian.
And here's the thing, even though he doesn't straight up kill her, he does kind of leave her to a worse fate. It's implied that he's basically going to leave her to be passed around. So with that in mind,
So what cause is served by sending men to die for his pleasure? The swift death of Francis is the greatest mercy to our neighbors.
And what of those of this land who will die for your peace? Will you stand idly by while a people lose their land, their very lives, to a plague of beasts? You are no knight, villain!
Pray, think of the morrow. The dragon will come again, to your homeland and to mine. Who shall stand against it then, if we are spared, all of us, for having held to some ancient path?
that was about when it was about to end. I wanted to get as much of the dialogue out as I could.
You owe the Arisen a debt of thanks, woman. Your she-goat's pride is lost, but you kept your hand.
Oh yeah, it's also implied that she would be ultimately killed. Sadly, you don't get his mask. Or at least I don't think so. I don't know how you get his mask.
I must make a pitiable sight. I knew. I am a meager choice to send as aid. I know it well. Still, I could not. I must make a pity. I knew it. I must still. I fear I put on a shameful display. Lord Julian had the truth of it, every word. I am weak. I serve no purpose here, save as hollow homage to an empty pact. Aids in name only. Hearthstone or Grancis, there's not a man in either who expected anything else of me. I knew it well enough, tasted it on every breath I drew. Yet still, I fancied myself a knight. Arisen. I will return to Hearthstone. Not to lick my wounds, but to petition my Lord Father that Grancis people receive true aid. I will not send you to meet the dragon with their fates weighing upon you. After, I shall return here, to aid you however I may. I am a fool. Pray, accept this token. I haven't much to give, but it would please me to know it provided you some small comfort on your journey.
Again, I think she's a lot better than she or the others give her credit for. Because, again, she got an entire corps, or she was basically able to enlist
Let's have a look at that rise in the land.
an entire corps worth of people. She was able to convince people to join the fight with pretty much no promise for any sort of real reward. I mean, it's gotta count for something.
Tis a port crystal, master.
And now, even now, she's still trying to do what she can to get help for us. And I'm just so itchy all over. Simply just, 4th of July, I was beset upon by mosquitoes. They gnawed at my very flesh.
The guards do have much to worry on.
Let's see, I wonder actually how many magic cannons I can set out at once. That's something I'm going to have to check and test. Oh, the reason why I put a perilous sigil is because as I mentioned before, enemies can actually activate the things. They can activate the cannons and damage themselves. So what he's just is just set up a whole bunch of the magic cannons to set up a perilous sigil. Enemy comes in, explodes it. Not only do they set off the cannons, the explosion sets off the cannons. Buku damage.
It seems the Stone of the North stands quiet once again. You have my thanks.
Yes.
It is an ill surprise indeed to find salvation's reach.
Yes.
It is a testament to the rising.
Yes.
We must be vigilant against such corruption, lest the duchy rot away afore the...
Yes.
What? Very well. I shall see to it at once. A matter of a most pressing nature has come to us. Make for the southern Way Castle immediately.
Alright,
I
here we
received a
go.
report that one of the Duke's men has returned from afar, gravely wounded. He asks to speak with you, in all haste, Arisen. 'Tis odd his message was not writ in the report. An oversight brought on by haste, no doubt. Pray, fly to the Way Castle and hear the man's message, sir. Meanwhile, I am to see the Duke on another matter no less urgent. 'Tis a restless day.
Alright, so yeah, stuff to do. And of course, I also want to try and find the Handmaiden, just to make sure that quest isn't available. The one where I gotta go save the Duchess. And then get my hanky-panky on. So where could the lady be? Is she in the Duchess' chambers? That would be the most likely place for me to go look for her. She's here, but not the Duchess.
For all your busy travels, you always come around to... I only jest, sir. I know you are...
Okay, so Eleanor doesn't seem to be there. But I don't have a quest from her yet. Okay, so let me take a look at the map. Francis. Best honor treasure. Map. Francis. Mountain Way Castle. Okay, so that's where that is. So I am going to make my way there. Be right back. Alright. Making our way. Alright, here we are. So what is going on?
Arisen! Urgent word from the capital, sir. You are to return to Aldous' side with all possible haste.
Oh no, something happened! Yeah. Alright, so once again, I'll be back.
Master, to the capital. We best hasten.
Grand Soren stands beyond this way castle.
Actually, no, what am I doing? Can I just... Yeah, I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna ferry stone to place. Like, it's gonna take me right where I need to go. Like, there's literally...
I've learned what to do with this quest.
Defeat the cockatrice. It has a dick for a head? Oh, the other kind of cock. Alright. shoot. Oh well. Oh wait, have I been petrified?
Take out its weakness.
There.
It will only counter your blows. It must have some weakness.
How about lots of damage?
Watch its attacks. I am scared.
Don't let it get away. This is so much output. This is so much damage output. That's literally the fastest I've ever killed this thing. Oh, that was so much damage.
Shall we report in?
Oh, Rakhot, I love you. I love you. Oh, that was amazing. Okay, so. What next? Report Aldous? Yes, yes, of course. I must go to the capital immediately.
It'll take some time before it's restored. Now, where shall we head?
Stop running, you pansies. The thing's already dead. In record freaking time. But yeah, like, holy crap, that is some output. And that's just 3 cannons. I don't know how long exactly they stand up, but I'm pretty sure I could just keep piling them up. And heck, since just the contact of me swinging the sword to pull back hits them, and then of course he hits them after he casts it, I could literally just keep setting them up, and I'll just keep racking up damage.
Best you did not keep him waiting.
So yeah, holy crap. I was such a fool for thinking this was a mostly defensive vocation.
What damage have I wrought in carelessness to allow an agent of salvation through? And in sending you away afore the creature was revived, the damage was all the greater. While I, in my fool credulity, ran to the castle, only to be knocked insensate by some villain. It was a lucky thing the beast was kept from the residential quarter. Ugh, or the castle. We must rethink the practice of tribute to prevent such a happening again.
Yeah, somebody brought the corpse of a cockatrice as tribute, but it was secretly a Salvation member who brought it in. After they got inside the keep, boop, brought it back to life.
Testament to the efforts of the Arisen. You have our thanks, sir.
Truly, sir, you are a wonder. Handled the task perfectly. The beast is slain, and the treasure unscathed.
Yep.
'Tis the first chapter of a new legend, sir. Or at the very least, a task well done.
Alright, so, reward. Just some gold, no items, nothing will swat. Okay.
Hail, Arisen. Good news.
Really?
His Grace has taken notice of your feats. Selected you to lead an expedition.
Okay.
A difficult task, but of critical importance to the defense of the front. The Duke
really?
was adamant that none would do so fine as you, sir.
Oh, really?
The journey will take you afar, Arisen.
How far?
If you've tasks to complete or personal matters to attend to, pray, do so now. It is like you will not see Grand Sorin for some time.
Not
Very
yet.
well.
I must find the handmaid, because I'm not entirely sure if accepting this quest will make it impossible to accept any other. Or if it'll cancel everything out. Well, okay, she's still here, so that just proves it's not time yet. Okay, so let me just run back down and talk to Aldous. Oink, oink, oink. And then we'll just see what goes from there.
You seem well, Fisher Knight.
Are you sure you should be sitting there?
The mightier.
Sure you should be sitting there, Festy?
The journey will, if you dislike, then come. The Duke wished to see.
It make the Duke's Salah. Need to put this away. I wonder, he probably won't be too thrilled to see me after I was caught in his wife's bedchambers. You're like, hey bitch, I got out. Walk a little faster, Aldous. I could literally run circles around you. Hey da 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 la da dee da da dee da da dee do dee da dee do.
It seems the office of Arisen brings with it equal parts strength and ambition. I am greatly pleased by your work, sir. I would see you rewarded for all you've done.
And punished for trying to bang your wife.
Come, follow me. I have aught to give you afore you set out.
Accept the Duke's gifts. I don't know when I started getting into this. I don't know when my musical ramblings turned into that song. I don't even know the name of that piece. I just know the song. I don't know the piece though. The treasury.
There's no call for humility, sir. Take it. The expedition will no doubt hold its share of dangers. May the Maker speed your steps.
Patented Spenta. Oh! And I'll take all of this too. It is all mine now.
Urgent news, Your Grace. A messenger has come bearing word from the Great Wall. The hold has fallen to a man calling himself the leader of salvation.
Oh, no!
He's taking captives and threatens to offer up a grand sacrifice to see the land cleansed.
The expedition will keep Arisen. Head for the Great Wall at once, and quash Salvation's designs afore they're realized. This matter takes precedence over all others. Now go.
You will wait. I'm looting your coffers. Badge of merit. 4. What is this? Getting screwed. Now. I'm pretty sure now is when the handmaiden will need me to go out for save the Duchess. So give me a minute to find her. Here she is. Hello.
Thanks the Maker you yet live. I have not the words to apologize for your suffering.
Because apparently, like, even though she's seen me multiple times, she apparently wasn't aware that.
The Duke was furious at the news of our actions, as I'm sure you might imagine.
Like, it's just weird, the spacing between that and this.
In his rage, he banished my Lady Eleanor to the lonely northern lands.
Even though he allowed her to stay for well over a week, maybe longer.
Now she fears her husband will have her killed. Her very life is in jeopardy, Arisen. We must take our next move before his. We plan to flee and seek refuge in our native Meloir. Please, Arisen, make for the manse and find the Duchess, else she find an assassin's blade. Rescue her.
I most certainly
I
will.
have a set of soldiers' equipment I stole away for you. Wear it to enter the manse without attracting the attentions of the guard. Please, Arisen, I beg of you, make for the northern manse with all speed.
Will do. Although now I am over encumbered. Deny salvation. Duchess in distress. And where's that at? Not far from where I put that port crystal. Interestingly enough. But before I do that, I want to come out here. I'm going to give... I got to take care of some things. First of all, give this to you. I believe red is more your color, my good king.
This note in the Duke's marks.
So basically, I'm pretty much done. All I gotta really do is run down to the tavern. I'm gonna get things ready. I gotta take care of my inventory because I forgot I had an extra set of armor that's weighing me down. I've probably got a whole bunch of other crap that's weighing me down. And that's something I would like to take care of so I'm not over encumbered. But yeah, I actually am getting very close to the end of the main game. Or somewhat. It'll still be quite a few parts. It'll be like maybe 4 or 5 parts minimum before I'm actually done with the actual main game. That's not even to consider the Dark Arisen expansion, which, again, I must say I never actually did. So I don't know what's waiting for me there. I don't know how long that's going to take me to get there. But anyway, for now, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw, then leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell, and as always, stay awesome. Later.